Hi guys, Jake and MJ back again for more live reactions to Lupinranger
Kaito Sentai Lupinranger
versus Kaiju Sentai Patranger
versus
Uchu Sentai Kyuranger.
Kyuranger.
Although technically speaking, I believe the movie is just Lupinranger versus Patranger versus Kyuranger to keep it somewhat reasonable. Hi there, everyone. I hope you had a good week. Oh, happy birthday to Dustin. Happy 22nd.
Birthday, Dustin.
Congratulations to you. Hopefully our... Ooh, I forgot to grab the blue cable, I just realized. Do you think you...
I got it.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Want to make sure we're getting a nice clean stream of this as it's going, because it's looking a little buffery there.
Let's just plug that in there.
It's been a week or two. I forget things.
Alright, now we're on the landline.
There we go.
The heck with the wireless.
Yes. Ooh, go away.
Oh, there it goes.
Why is this thing trying to... No.
I don't know.
Alright, so... Yeah, close that program that I never opened. That'd be great. I have the Lupinranger versus Patranger versus Kyuranger file over here on my other laptop, but it just started trying to do an update, and I'm like, no, now is not the time for this.
Taco time. I like tacos. Tacos are good.
Now,
Taco Bell.
okay. I'm gonna go with...
The chat. Dustin had taco time for his birthday.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm not just bringing up tacos out of nowhere.
Okay, sorry. I did not see that. I was looking over at the other laptop prepping for the
For the movie.
For the movie. We're watching a movie tonight. This is our first time going and having a live reaction to something of this length. This is almost a full hour long special here. So we'll give everyone maybe a few more moments to join us. See, we've got a few so far. It'll be good to see more people as we get it rolling. As far as big news in Power Rangers this week.
Yes, we do have a hiatus stream.
We do. We're having our special bonus stream today. This week we found out that there is actually... There were earlier reports that Simon Bennett, who had been a director on a number of Power Rangers episodes in Ninja Steel and Beast Morphers, had been upgraded to executive producer.
Ooh.
And we did get confirmation that he will not just be executive producer, but he's going to be showrunner.
Really?
Yes. So we do have confirmation now from Simon Bennett. He had done a public post saying that he is now showrunner for next season.
Congrats to him.
So that's going to be a big change up.
Yeah.
We don't know the details of how that's going to change other aspects of the series. There's been plenty of conjecture. Oh, thank you, Devious Rage. This has been Teacher Appreciation Week.
Yes.
So thank you for the good wishes on that front. I'll make mention of something in a moment after I finish this thought. But yes, there had been some murmurings that we don't know this for certain, but there has been conjecture that Chip Lynn may be taking over Brian Castantini's old role
as president of Power Rangers,
as sort of the head of the franchise. At the base over in America, while Simon and the rest of the New Zealand crew would be running the series proper. So we have no reason to believe at this time that Chip is completely departing. There's been no indication of that as of yet.
Double kitty.
Oh, both the kitties are here. It's a team-up. It's a true team-up episode. Oh, that's great. And away Frankie goes. Alright. But we have no reason to assume that anyone else on the team is leaving. It just looks that Chip's role will likely be changing, and Simon will be our new Chip, basically. Yes. I looked into his background a little bit. He does have mostly a directing background with a little bit of writing background. So just the fact that he has some writing background and that he has been with the series for the past about 4 years now does give him a bit of a stronger pedigree going in there.
Yes.
The only showrunner that I'm aware of that had a pure directing background was Zakor. So, and we obviously had some issues with his showrunning style, but it is good to know that our new showrunner does have some writing background as well. I do believe that a showrunner needs to have a strong writing background. And it looks like he's been working in New Zealand film and television for over 20 years. He's been around. He's been doing work since like 95. So that I think at least bodes well for him having the chops necessary to take on the role. And we'll see how he does with the Ryu Soldier adaptation.
Yes. It's going to be exciting.
So I think now we're probably, it looks like Ollie's all settled in.
Yes.
Ready for the team up.
Ready for the team up, Ollie?
All right, we're gonna give this a shot, and hopefully this will go smoothly. We'll see. But time to kick off.
Episode not anything of anything.
Yeah. So the Super Sentai team up special.
Lupinranger
versus Patranger versus Kyuranger. And play. Come on. There we go. All right. It may take a few minutes to properly optimize as we're casting it to the television. Wow, that is really glitchy at the moment.
That's a super glitchy Toei logo.
Wow, that is staticky glitchy.
That's better.
It's starting to smooth out a little bit.
The VSyn next one came through pretty
well.
well.
Hello. Oh man, this is having a lot of trouble at the moment. It is working hard. I tried to give it some time to buffer.
Hi, you!
Hey, Kyrie.
Kyrie's eating popcorn.
He likes to do that. Yeah, I apologize for the buffery nature of this at the moment. It should
like
smooth out eventually.
Hurry.
We got a gangler? What the?
Really?
What?
They're being kidnapped with color-coded rope?
Apparently. Oh, hello. It's Alien Jin.
From Kyuranger.
Yeah. Afro-alien dude. I was not expecting him to be a major, to have a significant role in this. Oh, they can't transform now.
Don't they know about them now?
No, this would have been during the series, I imagine.
He just said it's Kyrie's team, though.
I assume it's Kyrie and friends is what he means by that.
I'm gonna crash.
Oh. We're jumping right into it.
It's gonna be Red Ranger.
Yep, lucky.
Lucky.
There we go. Yeah, the right now it is having. I will not say what Kyrie just said.
Family unfriendly subtitle. I don't think that's what he actually
Fortunately, it's
said.
subbed, so we don't necessarily need to hear it super clearly. Oh, I love those suits.
Yeah,
Good
the
to see you,
audio
Lucky.
is glitchier than the video is, thank goodness.
Yeah, it just seems to be, for some reason, going very slow. It's not jumping, it's just slow. I don't know what to do about that. It should have been. It should have given me the option to optimize by now.
Lucky!
Yosha, lucky! Give me the option to optimize, please. Whoop! Random van. What we got in the random van? What?
Minato's accomplices, apparently.
What is happening?
They're kidnapping Kyrie and crew.
Okay.
And forgetting their guitar case, which...
What is happening?
Lucky, do you not realize...
Also, that monster is totally salvaged from Kyuranger. Like, his face is the face of a monster that you might remember from Super Mega Force.
Trying to drive?
That was the monster that was in love with Lupinranger.
Huh.
Wow, this is having so much glitch.
It's true, our laptop mic is not at all close to the television.
No. I usually tend to keep the volume on there pretty low so it doesn't project too far. Yeah, it's
You're arresting Lucky.
What do you need? What are you arresting him for?
Probably for stopping him from rescuing Kyrie and crew.
It's like, why am I arrested?
You guys want to collect that guitar case? It might be a clue.
Yeah, a little bit. Up. There we go. Ranger versus Patranger versus Kyuranger. Oh, come on, please start working.
Is this gonna be at like? Is this at like 1.02% speed?
No. It's at like 80 or 90% speed. It's very strange.
Done our Kuje now. Armage.
Okay.
If you're planning to watch Kyuranger, I recommend you watch episode 0 before watching episode 1.
Good to know.
Noel! The owner just called. Would that be...
Why is this having so much trouble right now?
It is. Okay.
Gogure. Why are you undercover?
Probably because when there's kidnapping you, there's usually a don't call the police kind of...
Oh, fair enough.
They've probably been kidnapped for ransom since that guy was like, give me all your money.
Yeah. They look very silly. I have not watched Kamen Rider Cade. I've watched all of the Phase 2 Heisei era Kamen Riders at this point, but I have not seen
Apparently
Decade.
he didn't want to kidnap them?
Did he basically accidentally kidnap them? What is happening? They're a little risque on these.
Whoever's subtitling these is definitely
subs.
not subtitling them for children.
Yeah. Yeah, they are not ganglers, and they do not have a safe built in.
Save box?
Yeah, it's definitely a different translation than we're used. And they're just like, well, I guess this doesn't have any bearing on our plot. Like, what's this deal? Came from a different galaxies.
Other galaxies?
Okay, so this That's an interesting translation.
Okay,
Came
I'm gonna go
from
with this is an
other
incredibly
galaxies.
literal translation with perhaps a bit more foul language.
I'm not sure.
Well, as far as I know, there isn't actually a translation for some of the foul language that they're
Right.
translating. They don't have an equivalent to that.
So they got sucked into a random wormhole. Okay, fair. That makes sense.
So they're just being rude, and somebody decided to make it a swear word.
Yeah. I was considering running the HDMI cable, but I know that was having its own problems before.
I don't think it's a problem between that device and that device.
Oh, no, I
think
absolutely
it's a problem
think it
between
is.
that device and that device.
No, I think it's absolutely a problem between this device and that device. Like, I keep waiting for this to ask for me to optimize, and it has yet to, which is such an annoying
Well, if you think it's really between that and that, we should run the HDMI.
Well, I also know the HDMI has its own issues as well.
We switched to HDMI, so it shouldn't do the sparkly thing anymore.
Want to try grabbing it? Should be down in the drawer.
Oh, it's not behind the TV anymore?
No, because we haven't been using it.
I hope I grabbed the right one then. Because one of these causes weird white speckles.
Yep. So we're just going to give this a shot, see if we can fix it. We've been at least able to track the action without any problems. If you want them safe, prepare the ransom money. No, it's gotta go on that side there.
Longer conversation.
I know that this was working pretty well the other day. It's just does not want to optimize.
Do we usually cast from that computer though?
It's the only one that we can cast from. Well, I mean, I guess I could be casting from the other room.
No, we've been using Philo, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so I'm just going to pause that for a moment, switch
All right,
over to
we're
this
pausing.
one. This
That's
is the
sparkly
speckle.
one. Wrong cable.
Alright, so I will switch back over to...
No, hang on, we've got the other one right here.
You want to give that one a shot? Okay, let's give that one a shot. So we're pausing it for a quick moment.
One of these cables doesn't do that.
We are at the 9-minute mark.
Right, take that.
And so I'll address, let's see, must be optimistic. So apparently Danger Force was filmed with the cast in a Zoom meeting because their town was placed under quarantine. Oh, that's fun. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see if this looks better.
It looks better already.
Well,
This no speckle.
better than what we were experiencing with the Chromecast.
Yes. No sparkles.
Are you going to go full screen or not? No. Oh, wait. Give me a moment. I know what's happening. It was still casting the audio to the Chromecast. Okay, yeah, this seems to work way
Get
better.
ready the money.
Okay, yeah, now this is way smoother. Yeah, it was definitely the... I thought that casting from the laptop would be smoother, but apparently not.
That was a small amount of money, wasn't it?
150,000 yen. Hey, Bounce.
Hey, some thieves are gonna steal some thieves.
Oh, they're looking for the guitar. Interesting. Hey, Naga.
I said, thieves stealing thieves.
Yep. Yeah, it's good to see the BN thieves again. Hey, you thieves, we thieves. Oh, we're all thieves here. Legendary guitar. Yeah, this is definitely has some grammatical issues. Yeah, Patrangers have the guitar in all likelihood. Minato Hoshi, that's his name. I was blanking on Afro-alien's name.
Their motif won't fly in the United States.
Lupinranger versus Patranger? That's fair. I'm very curious what the long-term plans are with regards to Power Rangers. If there are long-term plans.
You've now unkidnapped us, so we're going to have a heist.
It's like... They're so worried about them. Really? $100 million yen. And the guitar. And... Oh. Kogure and Noel know what's up. This is ridiculous. They're taking advantage way too hard right now. Really, Kogure? Overplaying it a little.
I do not want to do.
Really? Really? You guys. So how much of this team up is going to be a comedy of errors? Really?
I mean, you know the Lupins are probably going to give these right back to them.
I mean, they don't have anything else, though, as far as Lupin collection pieces. They only have their transformation devices and Zords. The Lupins always get the actual pieces.
Well, they might only give back their each respective individual and keep all the auxiliary Zords.
No, they'll get everything back before the end of this movie because they have everything in the main series.
Who's going to be the big bad?
Yeah, apparently.
Gangler is a prehistoric boar.
Apparently, there's a Gangler coming up because we haven't seen a Gangler yet.
Yeah, you guys. Spoilers.
Where did they get this van? Did they just steal a van?
It appears so.
It's like they got sucked over here through a wormhole. There was not a van.
Was he impersonating Kogure in that outfit?
I guess. I was like, yeah. Are you kidding me? Balance and Naga are disguising themselves as Minato and his manager.
You didn't see that coming? They're the right colors.
Fair enough. It's still very silly. It's a nice case.
Any updates on 89?
I've been working on it. I've been working more on school things. But I am making slow progress. It's like it's one of those things where like almost every day I'm focusing on my videos for school, and I get like 1 day's worth of filming stuff and 1 day's worth of editing stuff for power reviews.
Now that's a gangler.
There we go.
And it does in fact look like a boar.
He's got 3 safes to fit with the 3 little pigs, I guess. He's got bricks, he's got sticks, he's got straw. Nice. Oh, are they gonna go Patranger? They're gonna. Oh, that's great. That's pretty great. That's pretty amazing. Thieves change into a police. What is with your use of articles here, dude? You keep saying a plural.
It's a translation thing.
It's a very strange translation thing. Nice.
I feel like the translation to English might have been done by someone who speaks Japanese.
Yeah, this is not. This was not a native English speaker translation in this case.
But I understand what they're saying, and that's all that's important.
Yeah. There's no grapple hook on that one. Sorry, guys.
Boy.
Yeah, he's not blue anymore. Yeah, they're used to being more sleek.
Oh, I get it. Straw and bricks.
Yep. Yeah. He's got sticks on one side, bricks on the other, straw down the middle.
Definitely 3 little pigs.
That was pretty random. They're like, hey, aww. They're like,
you're not Rangers, you don't know how to do this.
Yeah,
we are actually.
The Patrangers are so affectionate with them, and they're just like, don't know how to deal with it.
Why suddenly Gangler got involved?
Yeah, something about that guitar is apparently very important. And Lucky's still in jail. That's not very lucky. Hey! Stinger, Spada, Hami, what are you 3 up to?
Having lunch?
There. Okay, so he's like trying to hide. Okay, so all the Kyurangers are over here, it does seem. We haven't seen them all yet.
Is that guitar belonging to Minato?
Supposedly. Something about this is legendary. Are they saying? Is this a different? Is this different from Don Armage? This is Don Arukage?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Don Armage translated differently.
It's very strange.
Because earlier someone said, I get it, it's like Armageddon.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell if he was getting it confused or not, or if we're... I can't tell if...
Sit your scorpion butt down!
I don't remember what that one did. Yeah. They have no use for the money. They're from a different reality.
Your Dino Thunder Dino Charge. This is the next season of Power Rangers. More dinosaurs? Yup.
That was a pun that we are not going to understand.
Yup. Toei Channel would be cool.
Well, there is the Toei channel on YouTube.
Because the second Kidnapper looked different from before. Yeah, they did.
It just doesn't. It doesn't have Sentai. For the most part. Hey, what's up? Hey, Tsurugi. Like, where's Lucky? Hey, Lucky. Alright, so right now we're just missing the alien-looking Kyurangers, really.
Yeah.
The heavily alien ones. So. But now that some other random person has said that he is also from another
now
galaxy,
the other
now
random
we will
person was
believe it.
vouched for by Hilltop.
Interesting that they're calling him the director instead of the president. Fair enough.
Well, now don't I feel awkward?
And, you know, I've been arrested by random Sentai police before. It's not a big deal, sir.
Yeah, didn't he get arrested by, like, Space Sheriff, whoever?
By the Decorangers.
Oh, the Decorangers.
Now they... Alright. Okay, so he managed to escape again.
Check. Question of the day. What the 28th season should or would call Dino Prime or Dino Spike?
No, it does sound like he's saying Arukage instead of Armage. I'm very confused.
Only a few of us are here. Okay, so the more alien-looking ones might not be here.
Okay. Okay, so he doesn't know where anybody is. How did you convince Hilltop of this?
I'm just gonna be lucky. I'm lucky.
Okay, that's what he does. He doesn't have a plan. Lucky doesn't.
He never has a plan.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was suspecting that one did. That is the sniffer one. Why is the guitar so important?
It has something very strong in it. Although I'm going to suspect it's something with the power of love and happiness and friendship.
I have no idea.
What do we plan to react to 2 weeks from now?
We haven't decided.
We have not decided. Probably something Sentai again.
Yeah.
But another, not an episode thing. Another Sentai special.
It'll be our fortnightly feature.
Sentai specials every other week.
Dan Orokage. So yeah, I don't think it is Dan Orokage. I think it's Dan Orokage. He's a different character.
Huh.
Oh, there's Planidium power in there. Interesting. But he said Armage. I'm very confused.
Has anyone who's actually seen this in any other subtitle determined whether or not that's Don Armage?
Because I keep hearing it both ways. this sub. Oh. You guys a rescuer.
Only us thieves. They are the rescuer. You are a rescuer?
Nice. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look up if that is like
Does Don Armage appear in Lupinranger versus Patranger versus Kyuranger?
Yeah, I don't know if he's.
Because there's a guy here who keeps getting subtitles as Don Arkuge.
Well, it says Arikage, but then I've also seen that, but they've also referred to him as Armage. So I don't know if it's Arikage or Armage, or if those are just
both bad translations of Armage.
Very confused.
Joseph Z. Cat, it says he believes that is in fact Don Armage.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was starting to see if I could look it up, but it looks like it's slowing
don't
things
try
down.
to do that. You're gonna mess up the.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm an expert in pork beak dishes. Oh, right, because
Pork.
he's.
Yeah. The pig.
Because he's a pig. Sticks and stones.
Yeah, he's got 3 collection pieces, so he's pretty powerful. Like, I don't know if I can recall any gangler that
I think the Patrangers have arrived.
that had
nope.
3 that had 3 safes with without modification by I'm blanking on her name. I'm blanking on the names of like everybody right now. It's been a while.
Madoka Magica shit.
Gauche.
Yes. It's true, I've not seen one with 3 saves that wasn't modified by Gauche either.
Yeah.
I've seen 2 saves that weren't modified by Gauche, but not
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of double saves, but
Gold save.
yeah. I don't think ever a triple save. Okay.
How did Madako not accidentally set that off while playing guitar before?
Minato, you mean?
Yeah.
Minato Hoshi. So, I guess there's the power of an entire planet in there? Okay. It's like, not everything lies on luck. Sometimes it's hard work.
Okay,
I know.
let's test your luck.
It's like, wait, what? No, wait, what?
And I idea for a monster Joseph has is one that turns insults into projectiles, and then the Rangers defeat it by hurling bricks at it.
Well, that's fun. I mean, there was that one monster back in Samurai that used insults as attacks. I believe they are. At the very least, I saw the Super Mega Silver Morpher. I didn't get a good look at the other two. They went by pretty quick. Nice. I have heard that people are enjoying Kyuranger. Nice. Yeah, this guy's going to
A monster that accidentally turns them into babies? Didn't we have a monster that actually turned them into children?
In Lupinranger. Yeah, it turned the Lupinranger into kids. I mean, it's a little worn out. But now they've got to go fight Don Armagerd.
Don Armagerd.
Armagerd. I shouldn't be judgmental on the grammar. I just keep losing it over the pluralities.
I actually just really enjoy it. Like, I'm not laughing at it, I'm laughing with it.
Fair enough.
Hyperplanetium.
Yes. That's what they used to drain planets of. It was normal planetium.
Yeah.
It seems to be hyperplanetium.
No, that's why I was emphasizing the hyper. It's
Yeah.
not just regular planetium, it's hyperplanetium. Got enough red? Why don't we bring Kyuranger to the party? Then we'll have all the...
Well, they have Kyuranger. Kyrie.
Kyrie to the party, then we'll have like 4 reds.
Yep. It's pretty great. Is he gonna go Orion mode?
Does he have Orion mode at this point in the story?
Probably.
What are you trying to do? He's trying to be lucky.
Just kind of hugging him. Oof. Okay, so he's super powered now. See you again tomorrow morning. Okay. Yes, Negatron was the monster from Samurai.
Monster that brainwashes Rangers with music. I think that's definitely happened before.
Crash and the Creeps. Song of Confusion. Discordia, as far as turning people into controlling people with dancing, which is pretty close.
I'm okay, I just need a nap.
So he shared a random secret. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's like Sentai, and only Sentai where you ever see anyone wrapped with bandages across here and then over the shoulder. What is that?
I've seen it in Power Rangers too.
Well, okay, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what those words aren't making sense.
What he's saying is he stopped him from fully absorbing the planetium, and apparently, if we don't keep the dude off his balance and keep attacking him, he will fully absorb the planetium.
Okay, the grammar is really throwing me off because it's like we cannot something achieve. We can. It's.
You haven't watched enough. All your base are belong to us.
This is true.
Us to get this grammar.
There was some like weird double negatives going on there where I'm like, I don't know what it is you're trying to say, and you're using verbs as nouns and things aren't.
They set up
making
us
sense.
the bomb.
Like, I'm appreciative that somebody translated this.
I found
it's
someone
just
the same as you.
very strange. Spot made a lot of food.
What is that? Curly fries or calamari? I want curly fries.
That looks like, I don't know, some kind of noodles, I think.
Extra. It almost looks like udon noodles and spaghetti
Someone's having
sauce.
fun with their little drone there. Okay.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Kinda does. So we still need the Lupins to join. Wow, that was very easy for him. So the Lupins still need to join back in, and we still gotta see the rest of the crew. They gotta
We
be
can
showing
put
up.
Zero episode of Kyuranger in the rotation somewhere. It may not be next week.
Oh, hey, there we go. Shorabo!
Where have you been?
Nice.
Yeah!
Hey, we even got Kotaro. See you, champ.
You're way
Karu. Mango, mango, indeed. There's Raptor. Raptor. Hey, Lucky. You healed up fast. Because that's what you do.
Are you sure you're okay? I told you, I just needed a nap. And a meal. These people from other universes sure bounce back fast.
Apparently. Okay. Alright, where's the Lupins? Very legendary indeed. There we go. Now we got everybody.
Yeah, B&N called the Lupins in.
Thief memo.
Who are you?
Maseo Mondo, why are you here?
Who is that?
He is amazing.
Okay, but who is he?
He's from Kyuranger.
He's from Kyuranger? What is he doing here?
I don't know. But I do love Maseo Mondo, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Ah, nice. They got. But yeah. There we go. Big mega
Joseph
morph there.
Cat says it gets better, so we better pay attention.
Nice. There we go. But yeah, he's Hero of the World. I talked about him in my autism awareness video from last year.
Wait, is he the one that sits on the ground and stuff?
Yes. He is adorable.
Oh, you're a big boy.
Hero of the World. Oh, yeah, big long roll call.
Huge roll call. I mean, it's Kyuranger plus
Lupinranger
plus
Patranger plus Maseo Mondo. There we go. Poison Star. Right, orange. Star. Stop. It's been so long since we've seen them. This is great.
Yes, there was an episode where Vita got turned into a vampire.
Yeah. Like, the Kyuranger designs are just so next level. Big star. Nice. Okay, now I get it. Hey.
That's why rescue.
That's what they're using instead of savior. Because we're used to savior as being the term, but they're using rescuer instead. That's what it is. That's the alternative. But yes, Hero of the World.
Translation.
Why are you here? That's so random. Like, I had heard that he was in this, but okay, so to round it out to 20, I guess is the reason. But that's just. But there's no in-universe reason given. Oh, wow, okay. Hello, Jock Matter, how are you?
We brought several of his generals as well.
Yeah.
It's the octopus chick.
I don't think I saw Medaka. There's his three, chief ministers. I forget what their titles were.
I'm getting
nice.
One girl confused with her.
Why is there no crossover for my series? I guess Kyuranger never did crossover with Kyuranger, did they?
Guess that's why Zero of the World is here.
Maseo, you're wonderful.
He totally ignores the fourth wall. You're right, Joseph.
Like, that is not a trait of his from the, I can feel the hype. Like, he never had that fourth wall breaking ability back in the original series, but I'm rolling with it.
No, he already did that, Joseph.
Yeah.
While screaming about never getting a crossover for his own series.
This is just goofy, wacky fun. Is what
I love it.
is.
What did you leave out? Putting someone's eye out?
I would have liked for them
Her.
to
I keep
play
thinking
her.
she's the octopus chick, but
Yeah, she's not. She's I forget the names of the three. Like, I'm trying to remember the term.
Girls Club.
Girls Club. It's the latest gossip. Don't. That's Toma and Spada. You need to work.
Toma and Spada
There
do
we
need
go.
to get in the kitchen together. Yeah, Joseph, he's
Being very
gone.
dreamy.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he just ran away.
Right, and he keeps saying he's about to run away. He did it. He did it. He ran away.
That was so random.
We're past that point now.
such a weird cameo appearance. Nice job.
Yeah, what are you doing? Laying on the ground like that. First of all, you're getting the white part of your costume absolutely filthy.
Yeah. We got the 4 reds on this. That's great.
Yes.
Ah, silver and gold, silver and gold. And orange. Bye-bye, smokestack Robotnik.
You can destiny Yoko Kusuru.
Nice.
Hold up, Lupin! Run if you can. Gonna chase you anywhere you are. Gonna say Kikatsu Chikitame.
We can only memorize one theme song at a time.
Yeah, the other one's falling out of my head
Nice.
mostly.
That's a nice song. It's crazy how long it's been since we've seen these characters. We haven't seen the Kyurangers in over 2 years. Hey, goody. And it's been over a year since we saw anything with Lupin.
It's been over a year since we've seen Kitty Striker!
Yeah. Ungo.
For ultimate peace.
We're gonna triple up. Oh wait, no, we're not tripling. Oh, it's time for some armors. Oh, bye, Allie.
Hi, Ellie.
Nice.
He can't triple up, they're using,
Yeah, because they're using good strikers. So he's got the he's got his ability to predict things.
Oh, here comes Orion!
There we go. I was certain that had to be part of this. Galaxy. This is just a ridiculous number of Rangers.
And the Kyurangers brought 2 different finishers.
Yeah, I know. Oh!
And technically speaking, Lupin and Pato managed to bring 3.
Yeah.
A Lupinranger 1, a Patranger 1, and an X Solo Strike.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. Need a sword
Sword
fight.
time!
There we go. I was wondering if we were
Someone
getting
called
that
Power
or not.
Company, we're about to have a lot of down lines.
There we go. Hey,
X!
hopping on the train there. Oh, yep. We gotta combine all their things with the giant foot sticks on the feet.
Zyuranger is pretty much
Good,
the
cool,
reverse of
Kaiser.
the Sentai series because usually most Isakis, the human enters the other dimension, but in this, there's extraordinary life forms brought into the human world.
Nice. What?
How did you get here?
There's no need to explain. Okay. Yeah, sure.
It's just a lame script.
They are really leaning on the fourth wall this team up. They're just like, this is very silly, and we're just gonna roll with it, because it's very silly. So, do we not get Kyuranger swords? moment when I was just kind of embarrassed.
I mean, we don't know if they brought their Zords with them.
I mean, we know
They are
that.
spaceships.
I mean, well, Ryoteo, like they brought.
Oh,
the,
they definitely brought Ryoteo, but we haven't seen
Yeah.
any of the other ones.
The Ryu Voyager, sorry, not Ryoteo, because we didn't see any of the other pieces.
Wait, did you actually manage to make the Zord kick by kicking in the cockpit when you're not in control of the controls?
I don't even know. Good Cool Kaiser's just very silly.
Good Cool Kaiser is really silly. It's got like
Just
three cockpits.
Yeah, and the giant things on its feet.
Thief cockpit, police cockpit, and red cockpit.
Yeah.
Well, red and silver, gold cockpit.
Oh. Okay. Apparently they get to get in on the finisher there with their Q-toms.
Nice.
With their Q-tomas in.
Q Tama Tama Q. Sorry. It's been a long time.
Yes. I do. I have seen Zyuohger. And although I'm not very familiar with the isekai genre, I do get what you're conveying there. Okay, so that's the end of Don Arakage. Moo!
I love how green is like, yeah, I'll move. And pink is like,
Okay. That was fun.
bye, Goody Striker.
Alright, so that's all done.
Now, how are you guys getting back to your own dimension?
I've learned that you are a lucky person. I've learned so much.
Who works so hard?
It's like, you're lucky. Okay, sure. You're the luckiest. Okay. Sure. Okay, sure.
He says in English. Oh, the
Yeah, that's true.
Patrangers have Lupinrangers have already
Thank you very
known.
much. Hey, Mateo!
Hey, look, he is back, Joseph. He's just sitting there in the background, moping.
Because he wasn't part of the Zord fight, I guess. He's sad.
He's just sitting in the background, moping. Those three got nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Yep, the Lupinrangers have already noped. Oh, there they are, on a
Okay.
hill.
Okay, John. Who knows, indeed. This is a very silly romp. Okay. Kyuranger. Kyuranger. Oh, Kyuranger. Oh, Q. Booty, booty, booty. Oh,
Ochitama, Ohitama, Makute, Koryama, Tamaran, high tension, touch, de go go.
You're lucky, Q-tama. Oh, Q. Q-tama. Tama, Q. Dip, 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 Tama dancing,
cute,
Lupa,
This is where you
Lupa, yes. Q, it's a Q, Q,
what's that?
Tama, Q. She knows,
Spada and in the kitchen together?
Yes. Lupa, Bad V, yes. Sean, Q, Bad V, yes.
Tama, Q. Power Blue Peppers.
Yes.
Tama, Q. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Sanchu.
Bye-bye. Luca cameos from Kyuranger?
Nice. Till we meet again. Well, that was cute.
Luca cameo from Kyuranger?
I didn't. Okay, there was so much stuff happening in that closing sequence that I wouldn't be surprised if Mao was in there somewhere without it. Here's the thing. You've seen Luca from Kyuranger before. She was in Super Sentai Strongest Battle.
Oh, the yellow pirate.
Yeah, super mega yellow source material. Her actress is also the voice of Raptor. So I wouldn't be surprised to see her in there. There was so much stuff going on in that closing sequence.
I was like, wait a minute.
They even had the spandex dance jazzercise.
Yeah, I don't know
costumes.
how that wound up in there, but I'm not questioning it.
This was just full of just wackiness.
This was amazing.
This was way wackier than I was actually anticipating.
I love it.
I figured it would be fun.
It was totally worth the hour.
I didn't know it was going to be so wacky. Combined with the questionable grammar of the translations, this was definitely a.
This was a romp.
This was a bit of a cheese fest here.
I loved it.
This was sort of.
Someone set up us the bomb.
It feels like
all your base art belong to us.
It reminds me a little bit of like, you know, when you're younger, growing up, like watching the old Godzilla movies, where it's like, okay, this is fun, this is wacky, nothing is actually making a whole lot of sense translationally, but we're also just rolling with it, like, very, very much leaning on the cheese side. Like, they didn't try for, you know, huge stakes or anything. Hoshi Minato just kind of disappeared from, after being like...
And I still have no idea how they intend to get back to their own universe.
Random wormhole again. They got here through a random wormhole. Apparently, I guess they can get back. Like, they made... Like, this is not a movie to be taken seriously in any regard. It was very much just cheesy wacky.
This was full cheese.
I would have liked to see more character moments from the Kyurangers, because I missed them.
That was always a problem with Kyuranger, because there are so many of them.
I
You
know.
never get quite as much of any of them individually as you'd like.
And that's one of the reasons I was hoping we might get to see at least a little bit more from them.
Sit down.
Your tail.
It's like, how did he get into the restaurant in the first place if he can't stand up without people seeing his tail?
Like, I guess he had it tucked under his jacket before, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Oh, it's absolutely fun shenanigans, harmless, heartwarming fun.
Yeah. So I want to find out. I'm gonna look some things up to try and figure out.
I've got the chat.
Just whether that was supposed to be Don Armage or not.
Joseph said it is, but that was a while back.
Because I got very confused on if it was Don Armage or movie exclusive Don Armage knockoff, because they will often do in team up movies a knockoff character of the original main villain. So I was very unclear.
Instructions unclear. Tail stuck in blender.
Let's see.
Started
So
watching
yeah,
Ginga
I mean
Man.
it did seem to take. All right, so
What would we think of a Power Rangers with pirate-themed villains?
I can roll with that. I mean, we've had them. You know, Divatox was technically a space pirate. We also had we had Captain Mutiny.
Captain Mutiny?
Sir, that there's a castle on top of a dinosaur flying towards us.
Honestly, I thought you were about to say, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Um,
Lost Galaxy has a pirate?
yeah, that was Captain Mutiny.
Oh, okay.
But he wasn't the main villain for all of it. He just popped up for like a 10-episode arc. Ooh. Okay, so I was there and then it scrolled away. Where'd it go?
That wiki is very hard to scroll, huh?
What?
You don't have Norton antivirus. That's
Stop. Go away. Go away. Whatever you're doing, go away.
Trying to sell you an antivirus you don't have by telling you it's out
Please.
of date.
No, I want to go back to where I was.
You won't be able to do that. You're going to have to use the task manager to kill that window because...
Oh my god. You're awful. Why are you awful?
It's scareware. You have to use the task manager to kill that window.
No, I don't need the task manager to kill that window. I just need to close the window and go back to the page all over again, which is silly.
Well, that's what I meant. You needed to kill the entire browser to do it.
Yeah.
Lucas Cameo was in a different movie, according to Daniel.
Oh, okay. Can I access my history here? Okay, you know what? Let me switch over to my other browser. See if this one works any better. Because I had one thing that was open over
themed
there.
series for the U.S. I think would be cool, but probably not going to happen.
Because I'm still unclear. Like I was trying to get.
You're trying so hard with the Don Armage thing.
To figure out if that was supposed to be Don Armage or not, and I don't know. And I'm like, oh, there it is. Wait, I want to click on it, and then it just keeps jumping up and down whenever whenever a web page will do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went to random spam. I'm like, no.
Worse than that, scareware, which forces you to shut down your whole browser because it's trying to convince you that it's a legitimate virus warning.
There we go. Okay, so referring to him as the Shogun, Don Armage.
Okay, so he is different than Don Armage?
I don't know. I'm clicking on it now just to see if it links to the... Don Armage is the new Shogun of Dark Matter, succeeding Don Armage. Okay, that's... which was not translated well.
No, it was not.
Things were still a little glitchy then, and it took... Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's a modified...
He does look a lot like Don Armage.
Well, yes, he did. He looked a lot like him. It's a modified and repainted version of the incomplete Don Armage final form.
What's SWA?
My brain is blanking at the moment. Swabbies! Yes. Captain Mutiny's foot soldiers were Swabbies.
Well, that's very pirate.
They were orange pirate critters. They had the bandanas and
Galaxy.
yeah, I should show you Lost Galaxy at some
I
point.
need to finish Time Force first.
Yeah, we gotta finish that. There's a lot of things we gotta do. Yeah, that was random. Yeah, that's one of the things, because Don Armage was such a weird immortal villain who kept coming back in different forms.
That if he came back in this form as well, yeah, sure, why not?
It was really hard to be like, wait, so
Is he or isn't he?
Because it is pretty standard for a team-up movie to have a movie-exclusive villain that is a modified version of an original villain. But that was really not communicated well during that interrogation scene because of the weird grammar and swapping back and forth.
Not at all.
So yeah, the weak subtitling definitely made it trickier to track things.
Seems are actually the main foot soldiers, the villains of Gingaman.
Yeah, the Swabbies, like I said, Captain Mutiny is only in. God, stop with the pop-ups. Captain Mutiny was only in there for like a 10-episode stretch of Lost Galaxy, but his Sentai source character was actually the main villain of the Gingaman, which was this source Sentai for Lost Galaxy.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I was also I was a little surprised that we didn't end up having a more specialty Zord fight for this one, considering we had this dinosaur pirate. He rode upon the Titanosaur, which had his castle on its back. Hence, well, sir, it's a castle on top of a dinosaur that's flying towards us.
Castle on a dinosaur.
Yep. Apparently our neighbor has chosen
now to vacuum.
It's a little late in the evening.
But once they start, they won't stop for about 40 minutes.
I don't know if they're necessarily guilty of that. I remember our old neighbors used to do that a lot. Back in our old apartment. But I haven't noticed that issue so much. Alright, so here's a question for you guys.
Yeah!
What would you like us to check out next week?
We've had several people ask us to watch Kyuranger 0.
So that's on the list.
Is that a movie?
It was a special. I think it was a half hour long. I think it was released in theaters along with whatever was getting released for Kamen Rider at the time.
It's best we don't unleash the dinosaur pirate ship. It's been known to blow up planets.
Yeah. And I mean, I am open.
Now, what was the other one you gave me a choice of when we were deciding for today?
There is a half-hour Kyuranger V Cinema special. It's the only other piece of Kyuranger that I found.
Okay, so that's the other thing we have in the running.
So there's a half-hour Kyuranger special. There's Kyuranger episode 0. If we want to get into Kyuranger in that regard.
I have not seen the End of Time Force. I have gotten most of the way.
Yeah, we made it through the Destiny arc, and then we kind of
forgot about it.
Trailed off. I forget why. We got caught up with other things, and then we never made it back to it. I'm trying to think if there. Now we've already seen the Lupat movie. We've seen the Re-Soldier movie. As far as summer movies go. There is always the option of seeing if there's any, if we want to check out anything Kamen Rider related, or other Toku related, because there's plenty of Toku movies out there. I've seen a good number of things, but I haven't seen everything. I never saw.
Did Ryusoldier have a crossover that we haven't seen yet?
They have not.
Okay.
Because crossovers will generally come out after the series has ended. So that one hasn't come out yet. 01 had a team-up movie with Geo. That could be an interesting introduction to Kamen Rider for MJ, because Geo's an anniversary rider too.
Oh.
So Geo stuff tends to.
VR Troopers, no!
What's wrong with VR Troopers? VR Troopers is fine.
I don't need this dude angsting over his dad anymore.
But yeah, Geo tends to come with the baggage of like 20 years worth of Kamen Rider. So that could be an interesting introduction to it, because you haven't seen any Kamen Rider stuff, right?
No, not really.
Okay. So it looks like
you made me watch a little bit of the one with the doctor.
Oh, X8?
Yeah, I've seen a few, like...
Scenes.
That's
right, because I was doing something with it. And Build is just amazing.
When we get to viewing Kyuranger, are we going to live stream or record and upload? Probably record and upload, because we tend to only live stream once a week.
Yeah.
That's still going to be reserved, probably, for Power Rangers.
Yeah. Now, so yeah, if we do end up doing Kyuranger episode 0 next week, then we'll probably have to decide if we want to continue with Kyuranger throughout the summer. And if we only do it every other week, then that's going to be slow going.
Yeah, well.
Unless we decide to do like double features or something. But I think it looks like our 3 main contenders for what to hit we were looking at it for 2 weeks.
Excuse me.
For our fortnightly feature, will be either Kyuranger episode 0, the Kyuranger special, or Geo and 01. I think those are. I'm looking specifically for specials.
Yes, definitely specials.
Because we're looking for one shots rather than trying to get into a whole nother series.
Get into another series right now.
Because it takes a long time to work through a series, especially Toku series, because those tend to be so long. They tend to be 50 episodes a piece. And that extends to things like VR Troopers and Ninja Turtles Next Mutation.
Yeah, those are whole series, and we're not.
Yeah.
We're not here for that right now.
Yeah, we're looking to just do specials for now.
We're here for the one-off stuff.
Like, there's also stuff like,
Guys, keep in mind, I'm still an essential worker, and Jake is still teaching high school.
Yeah. My school year does not end until end of June, so I still got time on that.
And my job doesn't stop because of pandemic.
And I am finishing up my master's in the next 2 months.
So definitely one-off things.
Yeah, we want to keep things and I do want to try and
get out 89.
Get out episode 89 of Power Reviews. So I know you guys want to see us watch like everything and react to everything, and that's great. We're just trying to pace ourselves. So I think that sticking with movies and specials is probably going to be our best call for now. And I think it's fair to say that we're probably up for any Toku special. So anything like a Super Sentai special, preferably one that I haven't seen. I don't think you've seen any. Kamen Rider specials, again, preferably one that I haven't seen.
I have seen some Super Sentai specials, but they're all ones we've already reacted to.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I haven't seen, outside of a few episodes of the original series, I haven't seen any Ultraman.
Don't we have that on DVD?
We have the original series on DVD. I've only seen the first couple discs. I haven't seen all of it. And then, there's, I know there's Metal Hero stuff, Space Sheriff stuff.
Space Sheriff Gavin is funny.
Such a doof.
I liked it when he crossed over with the
Go Busters. He was much better, I think, with Kyurangers.
Didn't he cross over with the Lupin Patrangers?
I don't think so.
And get into it with them?
Did he?
No.
I don't know. And then there's whatchamacallit. And then
Whatchamacallit?
And then you always have things like kaiju movies. Those are also Toku. There's I don't know if we want to go for something that's a full-length movie.
Seems kind of long.
That's fair. So things that are under an hour would be best.
These are still work nights for me. I work on Sunday.
That's true. So things that are under an hour would probably be best. Whatever store specials we can find. Even, I think I'd even be up for Garo, even though that's a little bit more mature than most.
What's Garo?
Garo is another Toku series. They're demon hunters that transform into like golden into like these metal armors that are like really intricately forged. But it's more of the towards the teen crowd instead of the kid crowd.
Isn't that also Kamen Ranger? Or no?
Kamen Rider?
Kamen
Kamen Rider is still for kids. It tends to skew slightly older than Super Sentai, but Garo skews older than that.
Okay.
There is definite adult themes in Garo. I watched
and
Garo.
And not just in the subtitles.
I watched
the English version.
I watched the original Garo like 10 years ago.
Beetleborgs.
Maybe even longer ago than that. I think that might have been before we moved in together. It was when I watched Garo.
Wow.
So that was a while.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing you watch it, but
yeah,
I've seen you watch everything you watch, especially if you watch it on your computer.
Yeah, I think I watched it back when I was in my old apartment from before we lived together. The apartment where I was living when we first found Frankie.
Okay, that one.
Yeah. So it's been a while. All right, so at this point, we're about
the one by the gas station.
Sailor Moon, the live-action movie.
I'm up for it.
Why not?
I mean, assuming it's not a full 2-hour length movie, because it could once again be like these movies.
So you know what? I think I'll put out calls on social media and be like, what do we want to see for our fortnightly?
Put it to the people
for our fortnightly feature, and we'll figure it out within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And hopefully by then I'll have some more news regarding episode 89. But we're coming up on 8:30.
Yep.
I know you've got work in the morning.
Yep.
I've got some editing to do, and work for school, because there's always work for school to prep for next week. Oh, and that reminds me of something. Thank you for the Happy Teacher Appreciation Week wishes. My students actually did a lovely video for all the teachers.
It was adorable.
So that was very sweet.
And even though the school play was canceled, a couple of kids
from the drama club. Yeah, so that was very nice. So I'm still managing to work with my students, and that's really been my main focus. I'm not gonna lie. These last few weeks, having like I'm making like 7 videos a week. They're just not for this channel. They've been for my students. So that's been keeping me busy.
So until next time, this is Mr. Brody signing off.
I have been doing the little sign-offs for that. But no, we've got our own sign-off for this channel. I think it's time. So until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. Darn Armageddon's 20 Rangers!